Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 17, Week 3. Today, we're taking a look at Princess and the Coli Outbreak, the Big Al team, taking on Mac and Cheese, him Johnson. The second time, this is Game 2. With me here, once again, is Dr. Dota Randy.
Yes, hello.
Last time, everything was going great for Hollywood team until it wasn't anymore. Let's see what happens this time. I guess the ban everything strat against Carp actually ended up working out last time, if you think about it, because he did indeed end up on like an unplayable, terrible hero.
Radiant team ban.
You're not gonna let the Mighty Midget play the Dark Willow this time.
Dire team ban.
Looks like Hollywood team is going to, not Hollywood team, Big Al team is going to pursue the exact same ban strategy as the first round, just focus everything on Carp.
Classic.
Which, I mean, very nearly brought them to disaster in the last round, as Matt just completely stopped the game for 10 minutes. 10-15. Till Meepo power spiked. Almost said Meepo power spoke. I don't believe that's a term anybody uses.
Team ban.
Banning out the Viper this time on Mac and Cheese. Interesting to see. I mean, if it doesn't work for you, it might work for them, so ban it.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
I speak.
Nature's Prophet, first pick here.
Interesting.
Likely for
start.
Gyrex.
Radiant team ban.
Disruptor.
Getting the Hollywood Disruptor in kind.
Oh, you got all the classics coming out.
Radiant team ban.
Oh, there we go. Big L does have one respect ban for Godlike Matt. Does not want to see the Anti-Mage again, which, I mean, after last time, who could blame him? Also banning out the Faceless Void, which, honestly, I think as a hero, Big Al team has, maybe a bit of a weakness too, fundamentally, so not a bad ban.
Radiant team pick.
Mac and Cheese getting rid of the Witch Doctor, not surprising considering how miserable it was for them. Going to be picking up the Death Prophet. Either for Majwani or for Carp. My money is probably that's Carp. Who won last game? That would be the Big Al team.
5 seconds
Hollywood
remaining.
team was up very considerably, and then they left a 5-for-2 trade, and then they got basically steamrolled for the rest of the time. Tidehunter. Up in,
What's Tide Obsession? Like, is this hero good? Like, what's going on?
I guess
Yes,
so.
maybe it's good. I don't know the win rates.
Yeah, his win rate isn't good. Every time I've seen him in LD2L this season, it's been Smash. Maybe it's a bad in pubs, good in organized games type hero right now. Lich coming up next. They want to get funny Ravage combos, I guess. I will say, I really don't like Tidehunter into the,
10 seconds remaining.
don't really like Tidehunter into the Death Prophet terribly much.
5
I mean,
seconds remaining.
you have a silence, you, I guess the damage block mechanic does not work at all on Ghost, so Death Prophet actually physically shreds the guy. He has to buy a lot of armor to disrupt that, which, I mean, there are some good armor this patch. Broodmother, I'm not a fan of.
Johnny? Or Carp? Isn't the Carp?
Ah, okay. They're gonna be switching out again. I think that's probably Turtle's Brood, and they're gonna be running Majwani on 4 or 5.
Radiant team
Does
pick.
Turtles play this?
Yes, it's like his main
Sure.
hero by a lot. And they pick Juggernaut. That's a bad idea.
Is it? I don't think it's that bad. You can dodge Ravage. You can dodge like.
Okay, no, don't get me
Frost.
wrong. Let me rephrase
10
that.
seconds remaining.
Juggernaut is not bad because of the people who are picked so far. It's because of the people who are not banned. And also, he's a pretty trash canny hero anyway right now.
I don't know
But
why Jug is so bad, actually. Maybe because Fury was nerfed. But, like, Jug seems like he should be good right now because his counters are also trash. It's not the world we live in.
Haller's joined us in chat. Haller, we're taking a look at your favorite person in the whole world playing today.
Like,
Also-
PA in particular is unplayable, and he's the biggest. Okay, not the biggest bad 1-1 matchup, because we just saw a worse one, but it's up there.
Yep. And Troll Warlord is another really, absolutely terrible Pazla matchup for Juggernaut. A guy who doesn't. Yeah. Well, I thought you were talking about the Ursa matchup from last week.
No. Well, that too, yes. Okay, PA is number 3 behind those two, I guess. That Troll's really bad for Jug. He hates this hero. He doesn't do it. Like, you cannot. You're forced to play around him, which is not the position you want to be in as a Jug. You want to, like, dictate the fight, but you can't dictate the fight because if you Omni this guy, he's gonna ult.
Yeah, Troll is awesome into everybody on this team except for the DP, and one item stops that.
I don't know, the game's looking a little unplayable. But I have a sick last pick, Hollywood.
Dire team ban.
And out the Razor, so, you know, could be worse, I guess. I don't think jugging a Razor when you have a Disruptor on your team is actually bad, though. I think you just don't care about that guy until BKB comes out, at which point you have more ways to actually dodge him anyway. So, getting rid of TA as well.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Could be an awesome last pick. But my worry is, Randy, it's going to be a support last pick for Mag and Cheese, isn't it?
DC could be a support.
I guess hypothetically, yes, but nobody is playing that right now.
Dire team pick.
Pangolier.
Wow, another terrible hero. Great. And he's useless in a Jug, too. Very nice.
Yeah, that,
whatever. Doesn't matter, this Troll will win the game for you anyway.
Yeah.
Still, unless he gets countered somehow with this last pick.
Yeah, the Pangolier's pretty beans. Especially notably if he gets caught in the Disruptor ult, he's just dead. He's just truly and simply dead. There's not really any recourse for him. Got another silence in the form of the DP, and he literally does nothing at all to the Jug. At least is good for the Brood, though. But yeah, it really does not matter. I mean, even beyond the Troll Warlord, you still have, like, the Lich, who's good in every game, who's going to be able to throw balls into things and make things bad. Still have the Ravage. Still have the Anchor eventually. Still have the Nature's Prophet with the global presence and the trees. I mean, it's looking very stacked against the Dire here so far. As we drop a couple of frames. Again, apologies for the intermittent packet loss here. That's something, unfortunately, I can directly deal with.
Dial up, Dota, what can you do?
Timbers, huh? So they're gonna go for DP support, okay.
Interesting.
I don't like it. Or maybe it's gonna be Brood support, and I don't like that either.
Another double melee mid.
Yep. I mean, hey, on paper at least, this is a pretty awesome Timbersaw game. You can kite the troll forever, you really don't care about the Pangolier, and even if you do, you can get one item and not anymore. Tide Hunter means nothing to you, he's just food. Nature's Prophet can't gank you at all. It's just only Lich.
Yeah, you break his throat as well.
Mm-hmm. Howler says they should pick Sniper over this slot. Maybe, but I feel like Jug has such not a game in this game, and DP is not going to be enough for that. Jug has such not a game that I feel like you can't pick Sniper in this slot. Tidehunter could just blink and ravage him and not lose anything for it, basically. Like, what are you losing if you do that? Like, oh, now you're not going to stun the Juggernaut who isn't going to do anything anyway? Now you're not going to stun the Death Prophet who now has to 1v5? You're not going to be crying because of that. Exactly. So heavily favor the Big Al lineup here. Coming out of it.
Prepare for battle.
The Jug is good, but the Jug is legitimately going to have to 1v5 in this game. Like, if Jug fails to 1v5, it's just not Jug. Great Timber game, but he has to 1v5. If Timber fails to 1v5, it's just over, I think, for Old Hollywood team. I mean, I guess it's not technically true. You could have a collapse.
Try not to
But
flee.
I feel like that's asking for quite a lot. You know, it's not enough that you have the awkward Pangolier into those cores matchup for really Pangolier into Jug matchup for and
30
Disruptor.
seconds to battle.
It's not enough that you have that. He's also gonna kind of troll his own Nature's Prophet a little bit. Just a little bit, though.
Did he killed freezes this old? I thought he just went through them. I guess I don't know. And I'm not a big Pango player, especially when he's garbage.
Yeah, that's true.
The battle begins.
Oh, right-click contest. Carp wins! Looks like 1 for 3. As, Matt secures 2 runes and runs back home. Fight here in the triangle still actually ongoing. Does look like this is going to be a support DP. At least DP is going to be getting the lane late enough. It's going to be support. Which, again, just don't like. I just feel like pretty much every upside of this hero is how well she works with items this patch. Just her base kit is not going to do it for you, I don't know.
Well, simply play greedy support. I don't know.
True.
Just like simply farm on a support. That's all you gotta do. Easy.
There we go. Kai pause 5 action.
Yeah, no, dude. Kai can make support DP work.
Yeah, true. He can make support DP work, and it would be at the cost of the fact that your carry in that lane doesn't work.
Yeah, well, if he wins the game, who cares, you know?
There you go. You're not gonna spin on the
Big L's,
Tidehunter here.
Big L's death approaches, apparently. I don't think so necessarily.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
yeah,
he's
just
dead
actually
to the
dies
blood
to the
grenade.
blood grenade deck.
Triangle's tracks run
I
red.
thought the Anchor Smasher was saved in there, but apparently not.
Nope. You know, it's kind of ironic now Matt faces himself in the exact opposite scenario where this lane's going to be really good for him and nothing else in the game is.
Tower is under attack.
Which is what was true for the Drow Ranger in the last game.
Glint Spectre Fountain. What
And,
can you
okay.
do?
Sadly, we didn't get to see the moment of it happening, but we can see Tidehunter take the walk of shame back home. Heller said Matt will lose this because he's
Sick
okay.
little
Bye-bye,
play by
Turtles.
Karix, actually. He gets gone on by the DP. He sees the brood is low. Don't quite know why the brood was low. Was watching top, but he TP's behind the brood rather than TPing home when the DP goes on him and just kills him. Again,
nice.
that blood grenade, value.
Yeah, blood grenades are big value. I think Matt perhaps is destined to lose this game because he's playing Juggernaut in a completely unplayable Juggernaut game. Kitty's kind of having a bad lane so far, is down 5 last hits and a couple of ranged creeps denied as well. Kind of a hard lane. I mean, this Panga hero really does not do much to the Timbersaw. Look at that. Just the reactive armor means that the Kitty Q does literally nothing. Well, these guys are top for Big L lineup, very low. Big L and Lich sitting there at like no HP apiece. Do get the Lotus at least. Death Prophet. Death Prophet. Oh my god. 15 HP. If he has a if he had an Orb of Corrosion, that's actually a kill. Surprised Nature's Prophet. I'm surprised he's turning around walking back. He is not exactly confident here, but I'm surprised Nature's Prophet didn't try to get the TP Paradrop there. It's likely over for Lich. Kill.
Yeah, it's your death approaches.
Kyrix is popping up the top. I guess expecting Matt to not immediately Quelling Blade here is actually going to get, oh my god, 30 HP.
One more hit. Get him.
Does not want to braid the tower though. Well, very good procession there. Is likely, okay, Hollywood gives Matt a tango literally 1 second after he eats one, the classic. It is likely he's going to have to level up his healing ward to level 4. And bye-bye, Lich. We got to see that one at least. Kyrix is just not leaving this lane. Just giving the Dire safe or Dire off lane a opportunity to try and get something done here, but Hollywood has so many tangos. He is never getting killed by this this Nature's Prophet if you can avoid it. Matt is actually going to get another kill here.
Alright, what an interesting play this is. 3 people are out of the lane, and Matt is killing your pause 3. Can you do?
Yeah, they do get the disruptor there, but it's not, to say the least, not exactly the most worthwhile trade, though. At the moment, the Nature's
all
Prophet
over
is
the
back.
map. He's doing so much
Yeah.
right now.
Timber has fairly considerably beaten Kitty to 6. If
Waiting
Carp
for
could
his death
actually
approaches.
Carp could actually land skills here, this is a very dead looking Kitty.
Learn from your mistakes.
Juggernaut begging you to learn from your mistakes. Howler says he loves watching PowerPoints. I love having packet loss, what can I tell you? Damn, Kitty actually very smoothly got that region rune there. He's gonna get away with it. Regeneration, which is a little annoying for the Timbersaw. Wants to gank top. I don't know if that's necessarily the most valuable use of her time, but actually is Lad of Lads is gonna get run over in a 1v2 at bot.
I thought Matt was dead already, but apparently no. Kitty did need to be here.
Now you see what you are up against.
So both safe lanes just die.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
Needed for lol.
It took 5 of you to kill me?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, he's talking big about that now, but he's not going to be so happy when it requires one person to kill him later. Oh. Here comes the first Pangolier ult, as Lich is going to die somewhere else, and
As well.
Pangolier ult just kind of goes nowhere.
Oh, unfortunate.
Just the brief second that the Sprout there put on Matt's head is actually pretty bad. Hollywood coming in from behind here. But just the uh-oh, he tried to eat a tree that he couldn't actually get through. Which is now here at top.
Perix is so insane in this game. This guy's gonna have like 800 APM.
And Hollywood is going to have another death.
Literally since the start of this game, he has not stopped looking at kills. Like, he is constantly like hunting.
Yeah, the Big L team has had a few communication fakaktas over their course as a team, but clearly not today. Clearly they're going all in today. Calling spots. I'm sure Kyrix is also doing quite a good job looking out, though. He's in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, he's gonna explode to the Brood. And a lot of lads has run so far into no man's land chasing the Brood, he's actually gonna die too. Double kill for Turtles. She needs this like she needs another pair of legs. Mighty Midge are gonna go down. It's looking really bad for the Big L team, actually. This team should not be struggling. I mean, like I said, this is a good lane for Jug in a bad game, but these struggles are getting bad. This safe lane should not be getting beat up by a support Brood. Or rather, a support DP. Hollywood is going to send the funny tree man.
Oh no, the bounce!
Oh my god. 70 HP.
That little janky bounce right there. Oh man.
Gonna get tipped. Nope, never mind. Kyrix finds out really quick that this Nature's Prophet and a Timber Saw matchup isn't very good.
Sometimes you throw out tips and...
Kitty has gotten everybody to come mid. Omni Slash here.
That is a aggro Omni Slash. It's gonna work out.
Yeah, it's an aggro Omni Slash, and Kitty walks away. I think Kitty only realized too late that Juggernaut was on top of her head in particular. Matt is caught in the trees.
Oh,
This does not really matter, though, as it's a 5v1.
God. Easy.
A lot of lads not present. Oh, sorry, 4v1. A lot of lads and not present.
Dropping the easy in chat. Wow.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Godlike Matt claims the Omni bounced was not luck but skill.
Could be.
A lot of lads getting hunted in the backline by the Broodmother again. Has his ult this time, so he's not in nearly as much danger, but we're doing a very good job being oppressive to the troll this game and nothing else. Guy cannot catch a break. Look at the net worth charts here. It is pretty much just right in Dyer's favor. Godlike Matt, the first by 2,000 gold. Nobody on, okay, bye-bye, Al. Nobody on Radiant is doing terribly better numbers than the Dire supports, or at least not doing better numbers than the DP.
Please stop TPing him for Hollywood. I beg.
Troll Warlord this time is gonna get mad, but he's mad inside Disruptor Jail. Turtles in a bit of danger here. Big bowling ball Coming right after him. Kitty got distracted. Kitty went the wrong way.
Oh, dude.
Got on with a bounce, but
Well,
her team
sick
is
blend.
kind of dying.
Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. No one else is here. Oh, it matters.
No, it
here.
matters.
It matters
Wow.
indeed.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And I hate to start asking these tough questions at a time like this, but why is my Troll Warlord dying in fights and my Tidehunter is landing alone at top? Seems a little backwards to me.
That's a great question.
Radiant's bottom
Apparently
tower
this is
under attack.
is this what Lads does early game? He just fights?
Yeah, he
You-
kind
you
of does. That
put
was
this guy
the
had some fighting heroes. Like, why are you picking him Troll and like Drow Ranger?
well, I mean, in fairness, Troll is kind of the right option. I mean, this is just a communication issue. Just like, Troll shouldn't be there, and if he wants to be there anyway, tell him not to be. Okay, Broodmother is going to be a one-person Lichel trap. Orcarp is
Oh, no.
astoundingly low for no reason at all. Jawani does not actually have any way out of the trees here.
Carrick is so good.
Middle tower is
Okay.
under attack.
Again.
I mean, he was
Yeah,
looking
I
for the
don't-
he was looking
yeah,
for
I
the
guess.
timber that was
Yeah.
TPing, but
Well, what can you do about that, I guess? Carrick's is like insane in this game, I don't know.
Precious bounty.
there are 8 kills on the board. Kyrix is responsible for 7 of them. More or less single-handedly in many cases. Tidehunter versus Broodmother. In what might be the largest surprise yet this game, even a ball in Broodmother does nothing to Tidehunter. They're trying to keep him here. Got the DP. Okay.
Okay.
Pretty solid. I mean, he doesn't
I'm
know
pretty
this is
sure.
happening. Kitty realizes this is the worst place for Pango ult in history. They're still gonna get 2 kills for it, though. My Kitty is in tree jail. And gets a kill anyway.
To face death with a laugh is
Okay, 3 for 1.
Is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under
1,704 gold changes hands. Timber Saw is begging and pleading for somebody to come kill him, too. Yeah, that'll stop him. Somebody says no.
You know, we'll stop him as a Spirit Vessel.
Radiant's top tower is
It's
under
very
attack.
irritating for Timbersaw.
That's
Dire's
true.
middle tower is under attack.
At least until he gets some way to deal with it. Though he is rushing Blink Dagger, which is, not exactly what I prefer to see on the Timber Saw. Mighty Midget wins World's Luckiest Man award.
Matt knows not to buy Battle Fury on the Zero anymore. Very good. Anyway.
Top tower is under attack.
Trade the Treant and the Lich for the Broodmother here.
Nature's Prophet. Brion's another hero.
Oh
Fucking
yeah,
racist.
yeah, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to be
Jesus
racist.
Christ,
That's why I enter Timber
oh.
Saw player.
All trees don't look alike, dude. Come on.
That's why I enter. It's because I played Timber Saw. He's
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
bad
yeah.
influence on me.
It's like scared of them though. I don't know. I guess that's a form of racism.
Somebody should tell Troll Warlord not to buy Battle Fury on his hero too.
Yeah, I mean, probably. You're not gonna.
I mean, just give him Mjolnir,
He wants
right?
to-
Like,
If he wants to go late, then maybe it's acceptable.
I don't know. I feel like the Mjolnir is just always better. I mean, A, it works on your range, and B, it's just a better item.
Probably, but he wants to
Straight
go
on.
late.
There you go. I don't think it even looks better late, but
Ravage.
yeah, big Ravage. Looking at the
Jordan is solo
DP.
dying to the tide. What's
No,
going
he's
on?
not. Majorni is going to sustain a lot on the tide, and actually, then he's going to die.
He was
yeah.
solo dying to the tide before that happened, I guess.
Yeah. Was sustaining himself off of the E, of the Spirit Siphon, but Mighty Midget walks uphill and finds death. What exactly happened there? I mean, that was a lot of damage on the Timber Saw in a very short amount of time. I guess maybe the Excuse me, the Q from the Pangolier and the ult come out before the reactive armor is actually up. Was there a, there was not a spirit vessel charge used in that fight, so it wasn't like regen block. It's very, very crazy how he died that fast. If only I had the, his, like, post-death summary.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sadly, I can't show that one to you. Juggernaut's still at a 3k net worth advantage over anybody else in the server, but it is kind of notable. Again, this is an unplayable Juggernaut game, and he's only got a 1k advantage over the enemy team at this point. The, Timbersaw is in everybody.
Having some issues here.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
Carp goes deep, gets shredded for it. Which has a Ghost Scepter now, does not want to
No.
get ulted anymore.
This is another early lead where Matt goes 10-1 and loses. Say it ain't so, Joe.
Say it ain't so, I wanna go. Yeah, you know how that song goes, right?
Yeah. Big,
That's good, because I don't know any more than that.
Tower is under attack.
big Sum 41 fan, you know?
Yeah.
Lamo.
Some 41 made that song?
No, that's Blink 182.
Okay. Makes sense,
All the
I
small
guess.
things, dude. Fun.
Oh, that's part of all the small things.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
even think about that. There we go. Can we, just
Omni
for...
Slash onto lads, he's dead. Okay.
Oh.
Diffusal Blade and Omni Slash, very nice.
Fusel Blade Omni Slash, no Battle Trance mana. Homeboy needs a Soul Ring, I guess.
It's actually incredibly good to get a diffuse in this game from that.
Yeah.
It's like that carry IQ showing right there.
Eternal Shroud up next on the Timbersaw. Which is gonna stop him from dying immediately in fights, so unfortunately it's gonna... Not much more than that.
They see Matt right now. They see Matt, they're
Yeah.
going on Matt. He's gonna use this portal here.
No, he
Oh,
ain't.
Ravage! It was 0.1 seconds. Oh my god.
Yikes. That's a wicked 6 streak that just went to Tidehunter, who with that money alone just rocketed to 2nd place. So that's not good. You don't want that to happen on this team.
It's a super good play call. Like, they see Matt there and they just pounce.
Yep. They just drop it right on him. Kyrix, Big Al going for the anchor again because he knows Majwani had problems with it last time.
Dire's top tower.
Lad still feels irrelevant and is in fact losing a fight to the Timbersaw right now. This is not
Don't get back
inspiring
here, Hollywood.
confidence.
Dire's
Not
top
inspiring
tower
confidence of this team, I must say. I think this team is more dependent on the lad of lads this time, and he's 0-5. He just keeps walking into a bunch of bad. That is kind of the issue, is
is under
good communication can get lad of lads doing the right thing, but he doesn't have instincts for early game as a non-fighting carry. Like, as a carry that does not fight at all early game. You can kind of see it coming out here. Like, he is doing the right thing now. He has been dodging fights and trying to steadily background farm for a long time now, but unfortunately, it just does not matter much when he is farming the wrong spots. He's getting chopped up constantly. Here's an example I was talking about earlier of the Tidehunter being food for Timbersaw. At least gets his sentry and throws the anchor at Timber at the very end there. Which just basically just makes him worth 40 more gold. Pangolier as here in the GG jungle. Check chat, which means the game's gonna hitch. Howler's getting very mad about Tidehunter Vlads in chat.
Damn.
Guess he hasn't watched that video by Tortellini yet.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Exo on the T2 top here.
Radiant's top tower is
Dire is actually positioning to do something about this. Lad of Lads is the first to go, and
Lads, no.
middle tower is
That
under
is not
it's
the
denied.
good
And
sir.
you know what? That is fine. That was actually kind of a grief glimpse on Hollywood Spar. Like, that would have been better if he had just stayed. Honestly. One man
Sometimes you see a guy
Ravage.
being- Oh, lads.
One man Ravage on
Killing
the
people.
Timber Saw, and Lads is, yeah, now back. This is kind of what I was saying
back.
earlier. This stupid ancient!
Ancient Black Dragon. Very nice.
under attack.
4 for nothing.
Another game where lads gets uppercutted early game and then
Dire's
kills
middle
everybody.
tower is
Alright.
under attack.
This guy apparently the
I mean-
Toro of our league. He'll get stomped in lane and then owned
Yeah.
for no reason.
There you go, stomped in lane and stomped for many minutes and owned because he's on like such a good pick in this game that it doesn't matter. That glimpse was like a super grief on Hollywood's part, unfortunately, after many very good glimpses this game. I think if that glimpse doesn't happen, they just squash Lad like a bug early on, or at least force the ult out of him, which is really what happened there. He finally got one good ult out. He finally got one ult when he needed it, right? If, at the very least, Lads can't ult through that and just kill everybody, I think he just like loses that fight, and I think they just lose the T2, and I think things get even worse. Please come kill the spider, says Lich. Okay, says the rest of this team with no vision. Troll Lord now has Yasha. Look at that BKB.
We'll see. We must kill the big bad man.
Yep. I mean, not too surprising here, Roche. The early Roche strat, great for Troll Warlord, one of his biggest upsides. He's nearly as good at this as the as Ursa is, and has the nice benefit that Tidehunter has of Lads for him, which
See a Mage
makes
Slayer?
this very
Very
easy.
nice. So one
Mage
thing
Slayer
to know
Mega?
about Mage Slayer is that it's spell damage debuff, not magic damage debuff, so it works on every spell.
Yep. Even Timbersaw finds it rather annoying. Luckily, in contrast, Shiva's Guard is spell damage, not magic damage, in kind, so it just kind of cancels that out.
Amazing what you'll find laying around.
See the Timber here. They're gonna spread out in the wake of this. Big Al going in deep. Perhaps
Okay.
not the Lich ult.
Not sure what's
Wanted,
happening. Kind of random spells being thrown around.
Yeah, so far, okay. Solo Omni
that-
Slash on the Solo Omni Slash on the
No, lads.
Bangalier. Wow,
Right,
that
Devin.
starts this fight.
He got so rooted.
Wow, that starts this fight with an ult. But sadly, this Brewmother hero makes him blind. That's all that happens. Overall, that definitely, I think, favors Dire, the resolution of that fight. It took about the same amount of quality of people, but not only were their Radiant equivalents worth more, the Dire just did not drop as much for it. I think Kitty is unfortunately just going to need to get some kind of anti-Omni Slash item. It actually has the Yules. Don't know why she didn't use it there. Maybe she just got it. So that is her anti-Omni item. Presumably that's going to be Wind Waker one day. Everyone's favorite Zelda game, as long as it's not less than 5 years old.
Haste.
I guess like less than like 7 or 8. I mean, it took a little while for people to stop hating Wind Waker. The game, not the item. Five-man smoke here. I'm gonna get a little interrupted by Kitty on the side. Bangalier just throwing knives at the jug. Radiant's rather split up at the moment. I don't know if Dire realizes that though.
Gold for me.
Yeah, they don't. Both sides are just gonna kind of back off. And since Radiant was in the considerably worse position, the mutual back-off is a win for them.
From the tempest of battle.
Death Prophet is going to blunder into the big stupid watermelon. Maybe? Yes, but they're just going to say never mind. They're going to say no thank you. It's going to... Okay, Carp is pretty confident about himself here. Gets Ogre clubbed, or Ogre shield totemed rather. He's going to turn around and throw ult at this, but he is totally out of mana.
Just
get a bunch back.
To the timber.
But not enough to avoid death.
Man.
Now the next time.
This anchor item removes the zero from the game or what?
It's pretty bad. The Timber Chain actually does not interact with it at all. If you Timber Chain with that thing on you, you just Timber Chain as normal, and then you're really slow when it gets done, but... 6k gold advantage now for Radiant.
You can cast Timber Chain while leash? That doesn't
Yes.
sound right. Maybe it's true. It's kind of weird. Spaghetti code.
Dire's top tower.
In fairness, I think it's actually, if you were already Timber Chaining and you, I know I've done it in Demo Hero. I think it's if you're already doing it and you get anchored, it doesn't stop it, rather.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Courier going down there for poor
Dire's
little
middle
lads.
tower is under attack.
Yo, he's got a silver edge.
50 more seconds on this Aegis. He's got that silver edge. He wants to break the Troll Warlord.
Dire's middle
Okay.
tower has fallen.
I'm gonna throw anchors here at the Death Prophet, but okay, that's a
So
pretty
bad they
baller
don't know
Lich
Matt's
ult.
here. Oh, instantly kills Kitty. Will he pay for this?
Nope, he's got Blink. He has got
Okay.
Blink, but he's dusted. A lot of lads is not really willing to let him go
Don't root,
exactly.
Don't root. Don't root. Matt praying for no root right now. Oh,
This is a pretty
nice.
good
Disruptor
disruptor
ult.
ult. This gets everybody involved. Timber's getting a little hacked to pieces here. Root.
Are fortified.
Zero moots. Zero moots, yeah. Zero roots on Matt, even.
Aegis just popped for lads. That's the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Oh no.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't
Lich
think,
has to fly back because this brood's pushing high ground. Oh boy.
yeah. He did naturally respawn in time to prevent anything there. Did have to break spiders off this tower, which is now just like a nasty thought away from death. So they're gonna have to watch this lane.
Bounty.
It's also the 9-second BKB on Troll Warlord, which isn't exactly what you want to happen. It's not typical that you are happy to hit 9-second BKB and lose it immediately. And spiders do take out bot T3, so you now have to be very conscious about this bot lane. Disperser up on the Juggernaut. I believe that dispels a Troll Warlord roots. That's pretty good against him, actually.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed.
Death Prophet just lost a courier that had Grease on it, which is pretty rough.
Thank you, my beauties.
Troll Warlord about to finish Sanj and Yasha. In contrast, Tidehunter Refresher Orb. Smoke going out here, looking at Matt. But Matt goes bot, or Matt goes top. Matt goes top. Matt is top. They don't get the stun out in time.
That guy's
But it
dead.
doesn't matter!
Okay.
Holy crap.
Well, I've drug against Troll. What can I say?
Yeah, that's not great. Troll Warlord did not actually even get his S and Y off Courier yet, which is coming once he stops speeding way past it. Troll, turn around! For just 1 second, Troll, turn around! Okay, never mind. S17E3 now out on the Troll Warlord, who is posturing aggressively at top, and rightfully so. They're likely trying to bait out buyback on Godlike Matt, but what they don't realize is he doesn't even have it.
Dire's structures are
Glyph comes out to stop a big wave of trees with no creeps around. Slightly unfortunate. Radiant cannot pussyfoot around here. This is a great chance for them. I don't believe they really recognize that. No, they're telling each other get back, which is, again, they don't know it, but is the wrong move. They couldn't know that that Jug doesn't have buyback, but
Dire's courier
Titan are
has
getting
been
all of his
killed.
time wasted. Get the Broodmother Courier at least before the item comes off. Broodmother now has Bloodthorn, but they do get the Courier at least. Jug TP's right into this. That's very brave. Shadowblade now up on the Nature's Prophet. Shadowblade and Desolator on our alleged support.
Dire's bottom
Kai
tower
would
is
be
under
proud.
attack.
True. Kai Ricks.
Dire's
You know what I'm
bottom
saying?
Most kills on the team, carry items. Can you do about that?
Man, once again with this attempt to come in from the back, is going to run into Lich. Oh no. Oh no, the Juggernaut ult got interrupted partway through by the Yule Scepter this time. Troll Warlord is getting, like, baited and just
Destroyed.
dies.
Oh man.
And
They
now everybody
waste all
dies,
this slush
actually.
and win the fight anyway, huh?
Yeah.
That's a rough one. No stun for this man with 5 people.
She got away with it, wow. Yeah, that was rough in a big way. That was just the kind of problem that can happen to you if the stuns don't come out quite right for the Troll Warlord here. I mean, the Disperser is probably, at least in small part, what did a lot of that, but Dire now going to do Roche. Disperser was a large part of that, but I mean, Troll Warlord just started running up to,
Radiant's bottom
started
tower
running
is
up to
under
DP, the most worthless target, unfortunately, in the middle of the fight. The target he had the least ability to kill and would do the least if he did. Somebody tell Broodmother you do that to ranged Rax, not melee Rax. But
Bounty.
Troll Warlord just got
Radiant's middle
shoved
tower
right into the
is
deep of
under
that
attack.
and died. Playing like he still has Aegis. Wind Waker now out on the Pangolier. Looking at Ags next. Which, I mean, this is bad. 2 different bounty runes. Kyrix doesn't even notice the second bounty rune here. Not bounty rune, the second wisdom rune, rather. Or maybe he just wants Midget to get it so he feels like he's not being left out. Kitty calling for Tormentor.
Radiant are
Somebody
scanning.
with a brown crayon just scribbling all over the map. Radiant have sighted out Dire and the Tormentor here, but Dire, not in the Tormentor, Dire and Roche here, but Dire are not actually doing this yet. Yeah, they're sitting in trees to scout. We'll find actually absolutely nobody here. Troll Warlord spotted Carp in the trees. Gonna turn around with a flamethrower here. Go after the Tidehunter. Here, Troll ult on the Broodmother here is not gonna save the... Oh man, Broodmother's so tanky. Ult on the Broodmother is not gonna save the Nature's Prophet. He's gonna buy back though. Big Al just collected 2 Lotuses by accident and died as a result.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Tidehunter buyback.
Illusion.
This Troll Warlord feels unfortunately irrelevant at this point. Like, it's so bad if this is the situation you're in. You can't actually like even come close to winning fights.
Yeah.
Though,
Dire's middle barracks are under
while Dyer is doing Roche,
structures are fortified.
something awkward is
it's-
happening.
This is a Nature's Prophet on one team and a Brewmother on the other team. I guess you have to expect this clownery, this buffoonery.
The chicanery.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
You don't actually have vision. Creeps get the racks. They don't actually have vision on the Nature's Prophet who just gets away for free. Oh, Kitty's about to run into Matt. Kitty is getting pretty banged up. Taking him uphill, downhill, everywhere she wants to. And TP's home, as Matt looks at the ground she was TPing from like, what the hell is that?
Regeneration.
Didn't have Omni. See?
Yep. He's just about to come up. He's in the fight to scare Roche. Troll Warlord is where he needs to be in the net worth chart at the very least, but look at him walking past creeps here. Gonna find DP in the jungle, which is pretty unfortunate. Probably not who they really want to find. Going to go down. Looks like she's AFK there. Skullbasher coming out for Troll Warlord.
Radiant's bottom
the
barracks
DoorDash.
are under attack.
Hollywood draws all over the map.
Furiously drawing the map, yeah.
TPs happen in all kinds of random places trying to react to the Broodmother. Juggernaut is about to just walk into the Lich and kill him. No, he's not. He's about to Omni slash the Ancient Camp.
No.
He's about to Omni
Omni
slash
the guy
the
with
Ancient
Ghost
Camp and then get
No.
ulted by Troll. Bash
Don't own
1,000
the Ghost
times.
Scepter. Unfortunate.
And he's gonna come back up and blink.
Okay, he's gone at least.
Brood gotta kill a bot. Yeah, yeah, they have no
Like
detection.
this constant brood pressure on bot is like very annoying actually, because that means like even if they do something like that was like technically big, like you could make something out of that, they have to pay like constant attention to that lane, and it limits their options like super badly.
Oh, look at that flood of spiders across the land.
Especially
Big owl.
if my friend Lads dies here. He is dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so see what I mean? Like, they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, once again, unfortunately, as to what I was talking about, Lad just kind of has another situation where he doesn't really understand the pressure that's on his map right now. Walks into 5 and dies. Or walks into 4 rather, but still walks into too many guys alone and dies. Kitty walking away from this top lane, like, has no need to do so, to be honest with you. He's just gonna try and cut bot. I'm just gonna say it, this Tidehunter needs a scepter so goddamn bad, dude. He needs that scepter so bad. Exo out on the T3 here.
Lift this wave, unfortunate.
Tidehunter, dieback.
But which again, this brood has pushed all the way up. Like, this brood is such a problem for them.
Wow.
Alright, Kyrix. Let's see what you got. Kyrix and Kitty again in the dream team.
Base race, baby.
Yeah, let's do it.
Trade a Rax for a Rax. They don't have the
Okay.
T2 at bots. They can't mutual megas here.
They're gonna
Likely an
base.
actual base race?
They're
No.
getting thrown, guys. This is awkward. I don't think the Prophet
Yeah.
wins this.
Oh,
no,
well.
Kitty.
No, it's totally fine.
Okay, that's fun. Yeah. Alright.
Troll Warlord ult in the middle of 5 people is going to mostly hit
What
the
a bug.
Aghanim's Timber
Wasting
Saw, do
time.
nothing.
It's wasting their time. He's doing exactly what he needs to. Come on, Kyrix, the hero. You do no damage. Alright, well.
Kitty ult actually comes
Fortunate
out
guys.
this time.
Has fallen. Radiant's future is under attack.
Oh,
I like the, Nope, that's it.
what can you do about that?
Yeah, I feel like that was Lad's miscast, which is unfortunate. I mean, well, really there were 2 big problems with this game. First of all, Kitty was on a hero that doesn't do anything. Is a hero that is terrible right now, was bad when she picked it, didn't get any better. The Pangolier kind of played out to be exactly what we thought it was going to be, which was nothing. Didn't have any impact on the Juggernaut. It was just horrible into Jug. Didn't do much into the Timber Saw. It was okay into the Brood, but they didn't match up ever. You know, they didn't ever interact, so it doesn't matter if the Pangolier can just throw knives at a Brood lane and make her go away if that's not actually happening, you know, if they're not actually meeting. Hollywood Disruptor had a lot of very, very harsh impact on this game. But, I mean, really this is a story of, like, Lads, like some of the other puzzles this season, I think, it's not a unique problem to him. I think just needs to kick in more of those self-preservation instincts, honestly. He needs to play greedier when he's in a match like this. If Troll Warlord is, you know, not, like, trying to go to early fights, if he is not, like, down by a very considerable margin by the time he even starts turning things around, if he is not constantly, like, if he is not really happy to be in second place in this game, which is what he was scraping so hard to be second place in this game. Troll Warlord is going wire to wire in this game. We don't see a situation where he's in the behind. This is, like, unplayable for the Dire. They have no good responses to him at all. But that's not what was happening, unfortunately. What was happening in reality was he was dying a lot. I mean, that's just as simple as it gets. They would just find him somewhere weird. He'd just get Disruptor ulted and die. He would lose all his mana and die. He would ult, not kill anybody and die anyway. He would get, like, baited in fights by the Broodmother. It was rough. It was very rough, and he did not have Kitty for him, really, this time. Just Kitty on a pick that was so far gone, she couldn't do anything about it. This is a very unfortunate situation. I feel the same way as when we watched that Code Line Cowboy game in Game 2, where it's like, Mac and Cheese had such an unplayable lineup, had a lineup that should have never won in a million years, and then won anyway. What do you think, Randy?
Kyrix said 10k more net worth, they would have won that game. Just
Also
saying.
true.
Could've farmed more.
Also true. I don't know. I think it really was just the self-grief on the Pango pick really was just what owned this, and the troll play, and that's very unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the Packet Loss Fiesta. If you or somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2 at a casual or more competitive level, go to ld2l.gg today to sign up. It's too late to get into this season, but it's not too late to be standing in. You know, queues are popping all over the place, all kinds of fun to be had, and we'll see you next time with whatever we're recording this week.